Hello guys and welcome to episode 3 of the server 201. In today's video, I am going to go over how to build your lineups. I'm gonna give a lot of tips and tricks how to build your lineup for early game, end game, and mid game, so you can make sure you are understanding the concept behind combos and how to build and how to pick your heroes and how to invest into them. I will give you an overview over the account and my progress, and then I will talk about some tips and tricks to use since Storm Battlefield is already here and artifacts are already here and a lot of things is coming together and it can be overwhelming. So please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section if you have more questions. One more thing guys, if you are willing to support me, you can go to the link in the description and copy this ID, and then you can top up any amount and put my ID in it, and it will go directly to my account in 201. This is just an option. I heard people asking how they can support my journey. Everything will be appreciated, and thank you in advance. And for now, enjoy the video. So guys, I will just do a fast recap and overview over my account in the server 201, and then I will start talking about some tips and tricks, and shortly we will start the main topic, which is how to pick up your lineups in early game, mid game, and for the late game, and how and what is like some sort of tier list for the heroes that you need to focus on, and we will go from here. So my progress so far, as you can see, my inventory, I've been lucky. I got one of these in the free draws from the website, and I got the other one from the polls in the current event from here. So I will just give you one tip guys. If you have heroes, it's time to exchange them. It's the last day, just make sure you do it before it runs out. Just use all your stones, make sure your lineup is set up, and yeah. Other thing, that's my current lineup that I am running. It's Paladin with Shadow Master, Witch, and Neza, and this Whirlpool Ninja. I think I'm just focusing these three to push back enemies, and then I have physical damage and magic damage. This is like some sort of balanced team. And my artifact luck, as you saw, I did artifacts and I think I spent 160,000. I had nothing. Like literally the only thing that I got is this, the legend one for the captain pilot, and other than that you can see it here in the archive. There's nothing. These are purples, purple, purple, purple. This is one, and Lucifer I think. Yeah, and then all purple, and then like barely nothing. My luck was so shit. Yeah, so I don't know what to say. Fishing guys, I will remind you all. I'm currently at the snowy mountain, but look, I started already completing my fishing in the Gold Coast. In the moonlight, I'm trying to catch the last two, and in the snowy, I'm trying to catch the last two. Make sure you use the right baits. I will leave the link in the description again. Go there and have a look. And for my fishes in the aquarium, you can see I'm already focusing on knockback resist and knockback effect with some damage increase. That's overall in my fishing. And yeah, in the storyline, I am in stage 9-13. I'm stuck with difficult. This is the stages, and I think nothing else. You can see here in the tower, I'm stuck in 345. My ranking is 15 in the server. I'm not the best, but our family is doing so good. We are currently in top 1, and we have all the gacha is catching up. I think we have a lot of people like active, like we have 3 tribes and they are all active, and including in the Canyon Clash, I think we are in good look. Like gacha victims, which is in the top 3, gacha gang, and then we have gacha bros. We are all building up and going to dominate. I think we are all doing good. Overall, server 201 being so much fun. And for now, I will just give you some tips so you can remind yourself to do them. Always try to avoid claiming these so fast. In here, Please push your limits. I am in difficulty 18. Keep challenging. Don't just rush and finish them. Keep challenging. Unlock more and more difficulty because it will unlock better rewards. As you can see here, I started getting these random rare pet shard. Same to here. Focus on your runes. Don't rush and make your eternal runes yet, even if you have some mythical. Just don't. Same to the resources. Don't rush and use them all. Just save them. You will need them later on when your progress and your lineup will become better. In the storm battlefield, in here, don't just keep buying. I think the most efficient way is to buy the 2 free or to watch, and then to buy 3 of these 3 30. If you have more diamonds, just do 50 because the rewards are kind of like it will pay back. But in my opinion, don't overspend on this because in early game, unless you're like Chloe, and you will need them. But yeah, one more thing I want to include is you guys have seen for sure that we have this weekly events. One tip to keep in mind, the fishing one will start on Wednesday. Make sure before Wednesday arrive, the night of Tuesday, you don't fish, and make sure you have like 90 out of 100 before the reset happens. And if you are active and this time like 5 a.m. UTC is your time zone, you can even not claim this and you claim it at 4:59 and then you claim it, and then at 5 it will reset and you will claim it again, and then you will have 220 baits instead of 100. And this will boost your progress. I know we will all do it now, and then you will be leading in the fishing race. Just some tips that maybe you will need. Another important tip, in the hero pack, if you are not spender, you can always buy this one. Let's say we want the Holy Healer, and this one will only cost $100. So you just buy it, and then it will trigger your, what it's called, these 7,000 draws. And now for the main topic, I will mention all the good lineups that you can focus on. And I want you to focus here because first of all, artifacts do matter, but I will try to go over them directly in which one is better and which stage. The first thing I want to mention is Dark Knight is the most important hero you need in your lineup. Him having Eternal Artifact will carry the whole team. Just make sure you have him even for the long run. Start building him early, mid game or late. Just make sure you have your Dark Knight. Another one that is good, this ninja, he is super good even with having only mythical artifact. You definitely need him in your lineup if you have his mythic artifact. Another one is Neza. Like these are the most 3 powerful lineups in the front. Neza is mainly for your pushback, for tanking, for stunning the enemies. And then as support, you have another one which is Paladin. But Paladin alone is not gonna do anything. He needs Dark Knight with him, so they do a combo. Or if you need like the main best lineup in front, you definitely need to take this out. And this 3 is mainly one of the best 3 lineups if you want 3 of them in the front. Yeah, so let's say we are going with these 2 in the front. Then you need to make sure you have at least 1 support. And in my opinion, Warlock, if you have his mythic, you will have control over all the field, even in early game and mid game and late game. So always having Warlock only if he is mythic artifact. If he is not mythic artifact, he will die. He is not good, don't use him. If he is mythic artifact, you need him to be in your lineup. Another thing, if you are utilizing and pushing back all your enemies back, the most powerful hero and support will be the Holy Healer. Only if you are pushing and managing to push all your enemies to the corner. Using her will give the portal to trigger, and then you will control all the field, and then you can basically deal damage and keep stunning them and draining their energy. Now, If you don't have and you're not pushing the enemies, Snowy Man can generate a lot of energy for your team. So she is definitely useful if you want to use her in your lineup, alongside with Silence. Silence is like the most endgame hero that you can use, especially that she is silencing everyone and dealing damage to everyone, and specifically for one hero. But again, without Mythic Artifact, all of these heroes will be just useless. They will not give you the best options and the best output. You will need Mythic and Eternal Artifacts on them. So the Snow Woman is definitely, you use her if you don't have the Warlock. If you have Warlock, you will put Warlock inside and not use her. And Silence is the replacement of Holy Healer. If you cannot push enemies to the corner, you will not use Holy Healer, you will use the Silence. So for example here, I will go for this. So Silence is one of the best. And then you will need one range and one mage in your lineup. Some people rock with 2 ranged or 2 mage, but in my opinion it's better to go with 1 range, 1 mage. And in this case, let's say you can pick Shadow Master, one of the best in early game and mid game and late game. Pilot is good in early game and mid game. I don't think he is useful in the late game because of his rockets might go to the tanks instead of the back. Gunslinger is I think he's the best marksman in the game, but you need to build him correctly. Without the correct runes and correct pets, with correct lineup, like having someone who's tanking in front and making sure you're not getting pushed back, Gunslinger is not for you. You definitely need Shadow Master. But if you are pushing all the enemies back and you're utilizing this, then Gunslinger is your choice. So, other than Shadow Master and Pilot, Gunslinger, as I said, the best one. And that's it for all the marksmen. I don't think any of them is good unless it's early game and you're just looking for the best stars. But yeah, Shadow Master, Gunslinger, Pilot if you are early game and have his mythic until you unlock others' mythics. But that's all. For the mage, we have plenty more mages and plenty more options. I will talk about early game. Let's say here we picked Gunslinger, sorry. So let's say we are in early game. One of the best heroes to use in term of mage is the Fire. She's definitely gonna have a lot of stars in early game and she deals a lot of damage, and you will unlock all her talents early. The second one is having the Red Hood. It's easy to get her fragments using the grocery. I will try to show you here. You can get these fragments for free always. Same to the Sanctuary, you can get always the Holy Healer. And then you have the Red Hood here. And then in the tribe, you will have the Whirlpool Ninja. As we said, he's one of the good ones. And then you have Diva or Abyssal Queen. I will talk about Abyssal Queen now. I will just go fast over what I buy in this. I buy Holy Healer, Red Hood. In the tribe, I buy Diva and Whirlpool. In here, I buy only the coins because more coins equal better stats, especially in early game. In the realm, I will buy the Shadow Master. Later on, I will start buying these for pets, but for now, I am chilling with Shadow Master. And that's it. I will go back to the lineups. So as we said, this with the Silence, and we need Paladin and Silence, and we said Gunslinger. And in here, as I said, you can use the Red Hood in early game. You can use the Fire, and then this new hero is definitely gonna be good until you reach 2 million power, because she bursts damage to the front lines, and then she's like definitely one of the heroes that you might lose. Another good hero in early game can be used like Abyssal Queen or the Witch. The Witch is like a broken hero for the whole game from starting to the ending. She's definitely useful. You can burst all the enemies if you manage to push them. Maybe if in this lineup you just take out the Silence to utilize your Witch better, and you put Warlock, and then you make sure everyone is pushed back and your Witch becomes stronger. But in my opinion, these are the best heroes in the game currently, but as I said, this one needs a lot of investment and correct runes. Same to the Witch, she needs Eternal So that's if you're aiming to start building for the lineups of the end game. But if you're planning to play like early game, I will give you another example. I use Whirlpool Ninja. Along with this, you can definitely not use him. You can use someone else like Baphomet. But Whirlpool Ninja is one of the useful ones, especially if you have his mythic artifact. You don't need to have his eternal artifact. He's definitely gonna push all the enemies. Baphomet is good, especially when he is in early game. He's dealing a lot of damage also for the bosses. And then for the support, you can skip or use Diva or the Deer. They are both useful in early game. And if you have mythic artifact, the Lady Pan is definitely also useful. If you are managing to push enemies, again, you can use Holy Healer. If you have mythic for Warlock, you can use Warlock. That's like some summary. And then in here, let's say we use Diva. In here, I will use always Shadow Master early game, maybe the Pilot, as I said. And if you want to use someone else, good luck, it will not be effective. So in my opinion, I will go with Shadow Master, that's for early game. And for the mage, I can go with the Red Hood, and that's like an early game lineup, or maybe the Fire, or maybe the Foxy, maybe this Prisoner, but all these will fall once you reach 1 million or 1.5 million. You will start looking for the Witch, or the Abyssal Queen, or maybe the Dragon. These will shine after 1 million. But early game, you will use all these. I know you will in the comment section say Hela. Hela is definitely very strong, and I highly recommend using her, especially to counter all the Warlock users and all the Mage users. But she needs Mythic Artifact, and again, she will need utilizing the heroes, where you're just making sure you're not getting pushed back and cornered, because she's in the back and she doesn't push back enemies a lot. She's definitely useful in countering heals, especially with her abilities, because she's countering anti-heal and stunning the mages like the Diva and the Warlock from healing the teams. So yeah, she is good, but she's not my favorite, but you can use her also until 1.5, 2 million power. So that's an overview over what to use. I know people will say Sword Devil. I am using Sword Devil in my main account. Sword Devil is so good, but since Neza joined, I think Neza is better than Sword Devil in terms of DPS if you use her with a lot of Eternal Artifact. If this is Mythic and this is Mythic, Sword Devil is better. If Neza is Eternal Artifact, Neza is better. Keep that in mind. And all these, I know they look good, like this one looks promising in early game, but I don't like him. As I said, Monkey is one of the best to use early, mid and late game. Don't make him eternal, Mythic is enough. And that's all. In this part, I explained everything about how to build your lineup and maybe to focus on. And you have time to utilize if you want the current hero exchange. So you can use it also for yourself. Even if you are in the late game, it's definitely gonna be useful for you to find your balance. And another good thing is your artifact. Keep in mind, all the heroes that we talked about, having mythic or eternal artifact will give you a huge advantage on the enemies. And some of them will not work, such like a Warlock will not work in your lineup if he is not mythic artifact. So yeah, I think that's an update about server 201, including some tips and tricks and how to start building your lineup up. Thank you for watching. If you have more questions, please leave them in the comment section. I would like to ask you guys to like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support you're giving me. And please let me know in the comment section if you have more questions.